Shalom. Before I begin this video, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachakodash, and also as well double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that continue to rule very well to this very day. Let us continually feed and flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, and also as well Shalom to the hopeful elect. Let's continue to labor in this work and also labor to show forth your diligence to make your calling and election sure, and faith in truth and sincerity, and also in all charity. All right, and the topic of this video is going to be entitled Fantasy Ends, Reality Begins. All right, and when I speak of fantasy, that is concerning these people that you see today that are living life to the so-called fullest, and these people that are engrossed and overtaken by the wiles of this land, America, in particular, what concerning the people, and this is concerning our people, which are the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, which are the true children of the Most High. We are the true Hebrew Israelites, according to the scriptures, according to prophecy, and according to the curses that were put on our people. All right, for the transgressions against Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. All right, and this current land that you see today, which is Babylon the Great, which is known as America. This land has been set as a playground, so to speak, for all manner of wickedness. And that's why you see the people today that are bugged out of their minds, because America promotes the act of rebelling or being in open rebellion against Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. All right, and to these people that you see, this America is a sport, concerning the ways of life, because this land, America, and really this whole society in itself, there's this Western vibration has been pushed out throughout the four corners of the earth. It creates an illusion to where these people are in good case, but in reality, pursuant to the title of the video, but reality really shows that reality shows you that America really is set up as a hub, and not only that, but also as well, this land was really set up to be the catalyst for wickedness. All right, you have basically this land is a catalyst to where wickedness is pushed out throughout the earth, and everybody that's subscribed to this current American doctrine is also a part of it. All right, and assisting this place in spreading this this wicked vibration that you see today. All right, this off-putting, unclean spirit that's being pushed out today, man. All right, and real soon, again, pursuant to the title, they're gonna realize that this whole their life that they've been living, it has been cleverly concocted and put together, all right, for the sake of deceiving these people. All right, and then once that shroud of secrecy and deception is completely gone, all right, that's when reality is going to hit these people. And reality really, when you go into it, reality goes back to this truth. All right, because the truth basically brings things that are hidden to light. Okay, and that's why it's such a huge I don't want to say backlash, but that's why it's such a we face opposition from people, or from these people that you see, because this truth is disrupting their fantasy. It's disrupting the dream that they're in today. Okay, Because these people, that's why the scripture say that the Lord has poured out upon these people a spirit of deep sleep. All right. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and hop into the precepts. I know I got this one on deck. But actually, let me get it. All right, it's book of Isaiah chapter 29, verse 10. Then straight to the point. It says, for the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and that closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers, hath he covered. All right. So this is the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, that's done this. That has poured out the spirit of deep sleep and caused these people to slumber. Okay. And also says here, it says, and the Lord has also closed their eyes so that they're not able to discern their prophets and their rulers. Oh, and by the way, prophets and the rulers are synonymous. Okay? Because when you see the prophets, you're actually looking at the next rulers. Okay? And also says the seers had thee covered. So the Lord has covered the eyes of these people, closed their eyes to where they're not able to discern who their next rulers are, who the prophets are. Okay? And again, like I said, this is the Lord's doing, and there's a reason why the Lord has done this. Okay? Because he has a set number and a set measure he has placed, all right, concerning his word, and he's not going to turn or miss or put anything out of place, because everything right now is in its proper order. Okay? And there's a set number of men that have been slated to receive this. Okay, to be awakened and to be awakened out of the sleep that these people are in, the slumber that these people are in. All right, and Yahweh Bashim Shai is the one, again, that have put the slumber on these people. So guess what? Yahweh Bashim Shai has to be the one to wake you up out of that slumber. All right, because he put you in that slumber. Okay. And it's up to the Lord's decision on who he wants to wake up out of that slumber and who he doesn't. All right. And let you know how much control these people really have concerning their lives, man. And they don't realize that their lives that are orchestrated in the way that Yahweh Bashim Shai wants them to go. Okay. Meanwhile, Esau Edom believes that he's the one that's doing it, but yet the Lord is the one who has orchestrated his life as well. Because it's written that Esau Edom is going to face vengeance at the hands of Yahweh Bashim Shai and be taken into captivity, along with the other nations. All right. Now I'm going to go back. It's Book of Jude, chapter 1. And it's just like I'm going over just a little bit. Jude chapter 1 and verse 7. It says, even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. Okay, so just how Sodom and Gomorrah was established, and the vibration that was within Sodom and Gomorrah and those neighboring cities, all right, it's the same vibration that you see today. Because America is a mirror to all these different entities, what these other nations believe. Really, America is nothing but a big cauldron. Okay, it's a mixture of all different idols, all filthiness, all manner of wickedness. All right, and it's all been mixed in to this cauldron. All right, this pot, this stew. Okay, and it's served to the people. Okay. America, which again the scriptures is Babylon the Great, has been served to the people, man. This is the stew, this is the cauldron that these people are partaking in, man. All right. So again, it says here that just like Sodom and Gomorrah, they're giving themselves over to fornication. That's the same thing with America, going after strange flesh. Skip down. Actually, it's like, I'm going to go to the next verse. Verse 8. It says, likewise also these filthy dreamers defile the flesh, despise dominion, and speak evil of dignities. All right. So not only, and this is on all levels, okay, when it speaks about the filthy dreamers, okay, because it's not only going into, where I'm going concerning the lesson, but also as well, you got, these false teachers, men that claim to be men of the Lord, but subscribe to modern day Christianity. And not only that, but you also got Israelites or people that call themselves Israelites that still hold on to Babylon the Great, because those tendencies that they had back before they even found out about their nationality, they still hang on to that. Okay, and the doctrines that they push is completely off. Okay, and even the Lord said that they ran, yet I have not sent them. All right. So again, verse 8 says, likewise also these filthy dreamers defile the flesh, despise dominion, and speak evil dignities. And these people do speak evil dignities, man. Okay, this thing of ours is a dignified platform. Okay, this is conducted by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. This whole thing is looked over and overseen by our Lord. Okay, the Lord created this platform. So, and you have these people that speak evil of that. Okay, and among other things. Okay, and really, this thing of ours is truth. It's concerning the scriptures. So these people also speak evil of the scriptures, man. All right. Even though, these things were these things I read before time are now happening before our very eyes. They still, view these sayings as something that's just, something to they feel as if, they're restricted, in which, these scriptures do give restrictions. Okay. But these restrictions are there for a reason, so that life can continue. All right. And really, to these people is restrictions. All right. But basically, these are just guidelines on what to do and what not to do. Okay. And it also gives you an outline on the reason why you shouldn't do these things. Case in point, like I just read earlier, Sodom and Gomorrah. All right. You got different accounts that happened in the ancient world that were written. Okay. And they served as examples on what not to do. Okay. And now we've been given the guidelines on how to conduct ourselves. Okay. These are the guidelines on what to do until Yahushua returns. All right. So let's get down verse 10. It says, but these speak evil of those which they know not, but what they know naturally as brute beasts, in those things they corrupt themselves. All right. So they speak evil of these things, right? But yet they're also regarded as natural brute beasts. Okay. In which they corrupt themselves. Okay. And these people, they do corrupt themselves. The more deeper you go into America, the more deeper you go into this harlot, the more filthy you become. All right. And see, that's what we're trying to avoid now. All right. To avoid the filthiness that come by Babylon the Great. Anybody that's in line with Babylon, this harlot, all right, becomes filthy. Okay. Because this place is unclean. All right. So I'm gonna go from there. I'm gonna grab the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, and let's see, verse. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Verse 9. 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, verse 9. It says, "Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. Okay? So, the ones you see today that are just living carefree, they're going to be in pitiful case. All right? And this is regarding our people, okay? Because it says here in the next line, it says, them that which have abused the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and cast them away despitefully. Okay? So these are going to suffer, all right? And it says here, they're going to dwell in torments. Verse 10, it says, for such as in their life have received benefits, right? Benefits at the hands of this land America. Okay? Because you see Jake today, you know, they're living life on the edge. Okay? And they're contempt with what America has to offer. But yet at the end of all these things, at the end of all these things, what do you have at the end? You just have death. That's all you have waiting on you. Okay? And all these things that are possessions are going to be taken away. You know, you're not going to take these possessions with you in the spirit world. Okay? You're not even going to take these possessions with you in the next life. Okay? So, again, it says, them that cast away the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai shall dwell in torments. Verse 10 says, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was opened unto them, understood not, but despised it. Okay? Because, like I said earlier at the beginning of the video, is that this truth that we bring forth, this message, you know, is a reality check. Okay? And we're showing you how the world really works. Okay? Through the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? But it says here, it says they understood not and they despised it. Okay? So here's the reward. Verse 10. It says for verse 12. It says the same must know it after death by pain. Okay? So these same individuals that cast away the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai despitefully, all right, they're also going to partake in this destruction that's going to come by the hands of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They're going to know death by pain. All right, and there's not going to be just a painful 5-second, you know, experience. No, the Lord is going to make sure that these people feel it, man. Okay, because you know the Lord is that's why the scriptures deem Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai as a cruel Lord. Okay, and He's going to show you how cruel He is, man. Okay, that's why He's known as also given the title as the King of Terrors. Okay. And hey, that's another reality check, man. Okay, you know when you're faced with your biggest fear, okay, that's when all the fun goes out the window. All right, and then you're faced with life and death. All right, you ever see those people that you know, just having a good time, and then all of a sudden there's an accident that happens, and they get into like a near-death experience. All right, everything that they have done before that, all the way up until that point, all right, is disappear. You know, it disappears. You know, the moment that they were in was gone. You know, their life starts to flash before their eyes. Everything they ever did up to that point. All right. You know, they start considering. You know, they even get to the point to where they go back to church. Oh man, these people. But hey, that's how it is, man. All right, and that's why, you know, when they're faced with their biggest fear, which is them being put to death, which again is going to come by way of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, by way of this fire that's coming, this thermonuclear fire. And guess what, man? That's when really the dream that they are a part of, it really is going to end. Okay, but there's going to be a sequence of events that's going to lead up to that, to where it's going to shake these people to their core. All right, and that's going to come by way of these plagues. All right, and a major one that's listed among them is not only the destruction, which is going to come by way of fire, but also as well the famine. Okay, because you know the Lord makes sure to include the famine within those plagues. Okay, because that famine is the tried and true way of humbling these people, man. When you can't eat for a certain amount of time, or you can't eat willingly like you used to, all right? And that's part of the fantasy, okay? That you can, just eat whatever you want to, or, you can have the most pleasurable cuisine. You can eat whatever you want to eat in this land, but guess what? The Lord's going to take all that away, okay? But I'm going to end off on that note. Lord's will is edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. Till next time, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone everywhere to this day. Still holding fast to this word, here strong for years and years on end. Still pushing forth this word to the other members of the Holy Elect. Also as well, Shalom as well, and salutations to the Holy Elect is also doing the same things in this work as following the example of the apostles and the elders, the men of the Lord of old, the prophets. All right, that's also spreading this gospel, this good news to the other members of the Holy Elect in faith, in truth and sincerity, and also in all charity. And with that, I'll say Shalom.